Well, a new year means a start of a new legislative session in Harrisburg. State lawmakers return to the state capitol for the first time in 2025 to be sworn in. Fox 43's Marshall Keeley explains the legislative priorities on both sides of the political aisle.
As Republicans and Democrats return to the state capitol for the start of the 2025-2026 legislative session, some of the same topics are still top of mind. On a cold day at the state capitol in Harrisburg, new lawmakers received a warm reception as members were sworn into the House and Senate. Democratic State Senator Patty Kim made the jump from the House to the Senate, saying she's ready to get going.
This is nice. Everybody looks nice today, flowers and all the circumstance, but let's just get to work. Democrats are pushing for marijuana legalization in the new session, looking for a new stream of revenue for the state. I think about the kids and what the effects are on kids, so if we can heavily regulate legalization of marijuana, I think that would be good for Pennsylvania. And I'm not just going to think of the revenue that we get. You know, our children are the most important.
While neighboring states like Maryland have legalized recreational cannabis, Republican Senate Majority Leader Joe Pittman says it's a job for Washington, not Harrisburg.
I still believe that this is really a federal conversation. As long as marijuana is scheduled as a Schedule III narcotic, it makes it really difficult for states to manage that issue.
Democrats are again asking to raise the state's minimum wage, which has stood at $7.25 since 2009, while Republicans want to address the state's energy needs.
We've been willing to have a conversation on minimum wage, but I don't understand why we can't focus on maximum wage jobs, family-sustaining jobs.
I do agree with Senator Pittman. I think the way a rising tide lifts all boats, right? I think the way we get there is by raising the minimum wage and lifting up the lower wage for everybody.
Republicans and Democrats both speaking of compromise and a willingness to work across the aisle as the new legislative session begins. Marshall Keeley, Fox 43 News.